Hi everyone, welcome. In our last lesson we started working with the verb to like or to love in French, which is aimer. Aimer is a regular verb in the present tense. So remember that you need to have memorized these endings for regular ER verbs in the present tense. There's no way around it. And you learn how to say I like, j'aime, you like, to aime with the ES ending, he likes, il aime with the E ending, she likes, elle aime also with the E ending, and one likes, we like, they like. Remember this is on, and on, the ending for on is also E. Remember that il, elle, and on share the same ending, so il aime, elle aime, on aime. And we practice with the vocabulary that you see here to make statements like j'aime les chiens, I like dogs. J'aime les chats, I like cats. J'aime les ordinateurs, I like computers. J'aime la pizza, I like pizza. And so forth and so on. So in this lesson, what we're going to do is convert some of these statements into questions. So how do we make questions in French? Well, there are several ways, and we are going to focus on what's considered the more formal way. So the formal way to make a question is to simply invert the word order. So verb, conjugated verb first, and then subject pronoun after that. And you have to connect them with a hyphen. Okay, so if I want to say, do you like with the tu, if I reverse the order, remember the statement is tu aimes, reversing the order would give you aime tu, and remember they're connected with a hyphen. So aime tu. And remember, this is considered a more formal way of asking questions. So there are other ways, and that is the topic of another lesson. So we're just going to stick with the inversion method here. Okay, so does he like? Remember the statement is il aime, so if you reverse the word order, you might say, wait, hey, what happened here? Where did this T come from? Well, there's a little rule that if the conjugated verb form ends in a vowel, when you invert it, and the subject pronoun begins with a vowel also, that you have to add in a T for pronunciation. So without the T, the M and the il would run together, Emile, Emile. So we insert the T for purposes of pronunciation to separate the verb and the subject pronoun. So then the question would be, does he like? Aime-t-il, aime-t-il. Does she like? The same thing is going to happen. It's elle aime. If you reverse the order, you would have aime-elle, and that would run together. So we insert the T. Aime-t-elle, aime-t-elle. The T doesn't mean anything when you translate it back to English. It's blank. There's nothing there in terms of meaning. It's just a device to aid in pronunciation. So aime-t-elle, aime-t-elle, does she like? And then with on aime, if you reverse the word order, aimons, that runs together, so we have to insert the T as well. So we have aime-t-on, aime-t-on. Do we like? Does one like? Do they like? And there's one more. The vous, remember vous is you, formal. It's singular and plural, but in this lesson we're looking at the singular form. So how do you say, do you like, addressing only one person, formally? So the statement would be vous aimez, and when you reverse the word order, you have aimez-vous, aimez-vous. You're probably familiar with this inversion from the verb parler, as you have probably heard, parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? Okay, so we have our questions. So let's go ahead and put this together with the nouns that we already know. And remember, this is the fun part. This is where you put it all together and really begin speaking in French. So the question, do you like dogs? Aimes-tu les chiens? Do you like cats? Aimes-tu les chats? Do you like computers? Aimes-tu les ordinateurs? Do you like pizza? Aimes-tu la pizza? Does he like dogs? Aimes-tu les chiens? Does he like cats? Aimes-tu les chats? Does he like computers? Aimes-tu les ordinateurs? Does he like pizza? Aimes-tu la pizza? Does she like dogs? Aimes-tu les chiens? Does she like cats? Aimes-tu les chats? Does she like computers? Aime-t-elle les ordinateurs? Does she like pizza? Aime-t-elle la pizza? So, on means several things. We're going to go ahead and go with the do we like, okay? Aime-t-on? Do we like dogs? Aime-t-on les chiens? Do we like cats? Aime-t-on les chats? Do we like computers? Aime-t-on les ordinateurs? Do we like pizza? Aime-t-on la pizza? Do you like? Remember the formal you, the vous. Do you like dogs? Aimez-vous les chiens? Do you like cats? Aimez-vous les chats? Do you like computers? Aimez-vous les ordinateurs? Do you like pizza? Aimez-vous la pizza? As I mentioned before, there's more than one way to ask questions in French. Remember that the inversion is considered the somewhat more formal way. The less formal way to ask questions would be to insert this formula est-ce que. It's pronounced est-ce que, and just insert that before the conjugated verb. So I could say aimes-tu? For example, do you like cats? I could say aimes-tu les chats? Or I could say est-ce que tu aimes les chats? The est-ce que is, of course, the topic for another lesson. So we'll cover that in a future lesson. Okay, well, that's it for this lesson. If you found this lesson useful, helpful, I would really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button, consider sharing it, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. To go on to the next lesson, click on the video that appears here on your screen, and I'll see you soon. À bientôt.